again, welcome to Grace Hill TV. My name is Pastor Sam Jacobs. Tonight, I would like us to also consider a subject, the mind power. The mind power. And our text from the book of Romans chapter 12, verses number 1 and verse number 2. Romans chapter 12, verse 1 and verse 2. And it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. Verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Like I said, we are dealing on the mind power. And I want you to understand that the mind is that part of a man that is responsible for sense of human. The mind is that part of you that is responsible for sense of human. And someone once said that to own a man, give him a mind and you will get the best of him. Until you understand the power of your mind, you will not know what your mind is capable of doing. And so, we all know that in life, we all live in different phases, and men are in sizes. The disparity between these men at the mind is the mind power. The disparity between you and your neighbor is your mind power. And so, the quality of a man's mind is the quality of his standard of living. I'll say that again. The quality of a man's mind is the quality of the standard of his living. And so, when you understand that, the mind has an unlimited potential to create whatever it wants. Your mind has an unlimited potential to create whatever it wants. And so, when you put your mind power to work, possibilities are endless. You need to understand that your mind is as powerful as anything you can think of. And so, your prosperity is not essentially determined by your geographical location. As some people would say, I wish I came from a rich family. I wish my dad was a rich man. How I wish my parents sent me to school and I was able to acquire some degree. No. If you understand that you can also go to school and acquire a degree for yourself by conforming your mind to that possibility, I tell you, it is possible for you. And hear this. The devil is scared of a man who understands the power of his mind. Because before the enemy can conquer you, he must have first conquered your mind or your thought line. So you are where you are today, not as a result of the failure you encounter, but as a result of your mind being able to accept the failure. Or you are as successful as you are today as a result of your mind being able to agree that you can succeed. And so every activities that happens around you or everything that you do is a reflection of your thought line. And so, when you understand that what you become and get in life is largely dependent on the content and the quality of your mind, you will learn to use your mind rightly. Because with your mind, you can change anything about yourself. With your mind, you can shape your world. You can recreate your world. You can give your life a meaning. Your life can sail in a different dimension or direction away from every other human being. And so, however, for all this to happen, you must know how to use your mind in its full capacity. You must learn how to use your mind in its full capacity. In other words, the content and character of your mind must be rich enough to be able to pull you towards your greatness, to be able to pull you towards your goal. So if your mind content is as poor as whatever it can be, your life can never sail beyond that content. Now let me let you understand this better. Whatever clothes you're putting on right now was as a result of the decisions of the mind. Wherever you are right now watching me from, you decided to travel down there because your mind accepted it. The Bible says, where we read, be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. That means the mind can be renewed when it has, your mind can actually be upgraded from whatever level it is. Your mind, your thought line can actually be improved upon. So, meaning there is no limit to the height with which your mind can propel you, provided that you can put it to work in the right direction. And so, failure to use your mind in the right direction, or failure to use your mind power rightly, will result in stagnation. So think about it. You're where you are today as a result of your thought line. So endeavor to enrich your thought line so as to endeavor to enrich your life, because you can never reach or grow beyond your mindset. You can never go beyond your mindset. So you are limited in life because your mind is limited. You are prosperous in life because your mind is prosperous. You are stagnated today because your mind is stagnated. If only you can put your mind to work today, you will understand that there is no limit to how high your mind can propel your life and sail in the right direction for life.